Hello everyone, welcome to SciDemi. This is DevOps module 4. In our previous class, we talked about waterfall methodology, right? In that we discussed so many disadvantages, right? So if you observe carefully, since we have these many disadvantages, that means we are not delivering this product effectively. That means we are not finishing this project effectively. If you don't finish the project effectively, how can you get more projects? If you can't get more projects, how can you generate more money? Correct? Okay, if you can't generate more money, how can you bring your organization to number one position? So that means these are hindrances to my development. Correct or not? All these four. Now, being IT manager, I thought of addressing all these issues. Okay, so let's see how can we address all these issues. First one is dev versus ops. Okay, see nowadays in companies we are conducting one meeting. Okay, so in that meeting, manager will conduct that meeting, and in that meeting, each and every member has to attend that meeting. Each and every person who is working in this project. So here, development and operations. Every person who is working in this project, they have to attend that meeting. Even though that person is sitting at on-site, they have to attend through online. Okay. Now that meeting happens every day, mostly 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. So in that meeting, suppose I am manager, development team, operations team. Okay. Now, in that meeting, I'll ask 3 questions to each and every person. 3 questions. The first question is what you did yesterday. Yesterday in the sense with respect to this project. Okay. So, you say something, right? Okay. So, that will be in the knowledge of everyone. That means everyone came to know that what you did. Second question is what you are going to do today. What's your plan to do today? Now, you say something again. So, everyone will listen to you, right? That means the status of that project will be in the knowledge of everyone. Third question is, are you facing any problems? Okay, are you stuck somewhere? Okay, so when I ask the third question, one person from development team, he will raise and say that, Sai, we created that product, but operations team, they are blaming that my product is not working fine. But operations team also here only. One person will raise and say that, Sai, whatever they are saying correct, but problem is in their product. Correct? So, they are blaming each other. Now, being a manager, what I do, okay, you both who are raising problems, you both sit together, talk together, resolve that issue together. I'm giving 1 day. Okay. So, because tomorrow again I'll ask 3 questions. I'll ask that question, right? What you did yesterday. Yesterday I had given one task. Did you that issue? Did you resolve or not? Correct. So what I'm doing here, I'm creating one friendship environment so that they can sit together, talk together, resolve that issue together. They meet at least once in a day and they can work together collaboratively. Okay, that's how we are addressing the first issue. Understood? See, those meetings are common in each and every company nowadays. Those meetings we call either sync-up meetings or stand-up meetings or scrum meetings. Okay, either you can call sync-up, stand-up or scrum meetings. Okay, so in my company we call sync-up meeting, whether everybody is in sync or not. Okay, that happens at 8 p.m. every day. So that on-site guys for them, US guys for them 10 a.m. So that's all. Okay, even though you are working from home, you have to give your status through online. Okay, understood? These meetings are common in each and every company. So that means by using these meetings, we are addressing the first issue. Now coming to second issue, build versus test. In the same meeting, build team is there, test team is there, QA is there, every team is there. So in that same meeting, I can address the second issue also. We can say that, okay, build team, you come during morning, sit with developer, address that issue then and there, right? You take off during nights. I can do anything, okay, being a manager. So in that same meetings, I'm addressing second issue as well, build versus test. Okay. Now coming to third problem, that is manual. See guys, if you want to eliminate manual process, you have to implement automation. That's the only, solution, right? So what I'm doing here, at each and every stage, I'm implementing some tools. Okay. So here at development stage, I'm implementing a tool called Git. At build stage, I'm implementing a tool called Maven. Okay, we have so many tools out there. I am taking most important tools. At test stage, I'm implementing tool called Selenium. QA, that depends upon company to company what kind of quality check that you would like to go with. At deployment stage, I'm implementing tools called either Chef or Ansible or Puppet. Okay. Deployment stage here itself, I'm implementing some more tools called Docker, and advanced version of the Docker is Kubernetes. Okay. See guys, all these tools we are going to discuss in our class. Okay. Maintenance again depends upon company to company, and monitor here also we are using so many tools like Nagios, and we have one more monitoring service that is CloudWatch. So we are implementing all these tools. At development stage, Git, build stage Maven, testing stage Selenium, deploy, these things and these things as well, monitor. Okay. So if we have class, we need class in here, correct? So I'm implementing one more tool, that is Jenkins. Okay, Jenkins. Now I'll tell you the workflow, what actually, how it works. See here, developers write the code. Developers, they have to write code manually only. There is no such kind of tool which writes code automatically. Okay, they have to write code manually only. We don't have any automation tool yet. So after writing the code, what they are going to do, they are going to store that code in Git. What is Git? Git is a storage where we store our source code. It's just a storage. Okay. As and when they put the code in Git, immediately Jenkins will pull that code. Okay, immediately then and there. So Jenkins will pull that code. It will send that code to Maven. For what? For build. Once build is over, okay, while doing build, if any problems are there, Jenkins will trigger a mail to that particular developer. Hey developer, this is a code written by you and we have so many problems. Please address this issue. Developer will modify those issues then and there on the same day. Again, he will put the code in Git. Again, Jenkins will pull that code. Again, immediately it will send that code to Maven for build within 2 to 3 minutes. The time, whatever the time that we set. Once build is over, again Jenkins will pull that code. It will send that code to Selenium. For what? For testing. Okay. Once test is over, again if any problems are there, Jenkins will trigger a mail to that particular developer and tester. Okay. So like this, testing will be over. So like this, we can deploy and we can monitor as well. Okay. See, earlier step-by-step methodology, now it's a continuous methodology. Okay. So it is possible by using these Jenkins. Okay. See here, continuously developers are putting the code. Jenkins will pull the code, send to Maven for build. It will pull the code, it will send to Selenium for testing. It will send to deployment tools. After that, it will monitor. Continuous development, continuous building, continuous testing, continuous deploying and continuous monitoring. Okay. This is continuous methodology. Okay. Earlier we talked about step-by-step methodology. It's a continuous methodology. So in this continuous methodology, we are addressing all those issues, right? Whatever we discussed in our first class. Let me show you those slides once. Now observe here carefully. See here, faster delivery. Faster delivery is there because it's a continuous process, right? So faster delivery is there. Higher quality. Machine made things are always perfect. We are using tools, right? There is no chance of doing mistake, right? So quality basically is perfect. Then lesser spending. Machines will not demand for salaries and hikes, correct or not? You buy the tool once, you use 24/7. Okay. And fourth one, reduced outages. See, I have my monitoring tool. Okay, humans may sleep, machines will not sleep. My monitoring tool will alert me immediately whenever something goes wrong. Immediately I'll go and take some action. So by using these tools, we are addressing all these issues. Understood? That's how we are addressing the third issue called manual. But again, the fourth problem remains the same, right? Delivery of whole product. By using these tools, earlier it used to take 12 months. Now it is taking only, just assume that it is taking only 4 months. Okay. What if someone delivers their product in third month itself? correct or not? So that's a major problem, right? Now that's the reason what we are doing here. Instead of delivering whole product in one go, I am going to deliver this product by cutting into pieces. See here, I am going to break this product into pieces. Okay, you might be having notes, Sai, how can you break this IRCTC application? Yes, we can very well break. Okay, first, see here, if you observe, this is the first piece. That is login and logout page. Second piece, where you enter train tickets, train details, source, destination, date and all. As and when you click some option, it will take you to the next page. That is one piece. So, the third piece and the fourth piece where you give your personal details. Fifth piece where you book that, where you select berth preference and all those things. Sixth piece where you get the ticket. Seventh piece, thank you and welcome page. Understood, right? So what I'm doing, instead of delivering whole product, I'm breaking into small pieces. I'm going to deliver piece by piece. See, for the first piece, here I'll write the code, I'll build, I'll test, I'll do QA, deploy, maintenance, everything I'll do for first piece. Okay, now that I'll show to customer. I'll show that to customer. Okay, so then customer say, okay, everything is fine. You can go ahead with second piece. Like that, I have delivered three pieces. Now, customer said that, client, the customer means client. He said that, Sai, my requirements got changed. Please modify that application. Okay, because client requirements may get changed at any point of time because it's a competitive market, right? Now, see, those modifications, at least I can implement from fourth piece because I haven't even started writing the code for fourth piece. See, earlier I used to construct whole building in one go, but now what I'm doing, I'm constructing room by room. I'm keeping room by room ready. Okay, I have constructed 3 rooms. Now you said that, Sai, please modify 4th room. Yes, I can very well modify it. Correct or not? Okay, so those changes I can implement from 4th piece onwards at least. So here we have a flexibility of adding some new features in between. That feature it was missing. Okay, here we can add some new features in between. That is how I am addressing 4th issue as well. Okay, so here this is a 4th issue. Delivery of whole product. Now in this, we were facing all these problems in step-by-step methodology, waterfall methodology. Now in this methodology, we are addressing all these issues in this continuous methodology. Okay, so this continuous methodology we call Agile. You might have heard this word, right? Agile methodology. Agile means agility is there, quickness is there, fastness is there. Okay, so continuity is there, that is the most important. This methodology we call Agile methodology. So for this methodology, we have given a technical name called DevOps. Okay, I'm repeating. For this Agile methodology, we have given a technical name, that is what? DevOps. Okay. Understood? Now I'll tell you what is the definition of DevOps. See, DevOps means addressing all traditional issues and implementing complete automation in your entire software development lifecycle. Okay, that is what? DevOps. So that we call DevOps is a culture. Okay, why we call culture? Earlier we used to, right, Stone Age. Earlier, people, they didn't know how to cook the food, they didn't know how to wear the clothes, right? Now slowly we evolved. Now we know how to wear the clothes, how to cook the food. Earlier also they were eating, now also we are eating. But we are cooking and we are eating, right? So that was their culture, it is our culture. Here it is DevOps culture. Okay, the technical name that we have given to Agile methodology we call DevOps. Okay, new culture means implementing new tools and all, doing the same thing in a different manner. Earlier also I used to finish project, now also I am finishing the project, but in a different way, much smarter way. Okay, some people they think that DevOps is an advanced methodology of Agile. No, we have only 2 methodologies, Waterfall and Agile only. DevOps follows Agile methodology. Understood? So this is what DevOps. Okay. So in our next class, I'll explain more about DevOps and so many other things. Okay, we'll discuss in our next class. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Till then, stay tuned and keep learning.